Okay. Hello, hello.
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing this weekend?
Okay, so let's see. Oh. Copy. Sorry guys, give us just a second. Okay, we'll see how that works. We had started a live with a different live stream and it just wasn't working. I don't know, it kept saying something about a software needed to download. I don't know. So we are here. Drop the link. So hopefully everybody will be popping over. Hello, George Run Homestead. How are you guys? Hello, Bumbling Acres, Pizza Little Homestead. How's everybody doing? How's the weather? It is cold and windy.
We've had like, I don't know, 40 mile per hour straight winds here at our house today, all day. It's been
you can
crazy.
Probably hear the wind chimes just blowing.
It's a good thing that I finally got to on my to-do list, but anchoring the trampoline down, because today would probably been in the next county if I have not done that. Yeah. If I wouldn't have done that earlier, so
yeah. Who else? Wallace. Hello, Amanda. And Heather's here. Hey, hey. Even the Sparrow Homestead. Hey, how are y'all doing? The weather's great here in Missouri. Windy but sunny. Well, that is good that you guys have some sun. But we are doing all right. We've been busy with Dylan, now being on day shift and homeschooling now, just trying to get in the swing of things and got the garden wrapped up. But we did want to talk to you guys. I feel like I'm going to cry and talk about it. But we did want to come and talk to you guys about Whisper. What we ended up deciding to do with that route.
Yeah, it wasn't an easy decision by any means, but we felt like it was for the best. Mm-hmm. We really loved Whisper with all our hearts, but we wanted to try to make the right decision. So
go back in the other room, please. What do you need?
I'm trying to say hi real quick.
You can tell everybody hi. And then you gotta go back in there with
wants
Easton.
To say hi.
You say hi already. All right. Hop back in there with Easton.
But can I
Why don't you color a picture real quick? Can you color a picture? Here, come on. We'll go ahead and talk about it.
But yeah, sorry. Ellie wanted to say hi to you guys. She loves all you guys. I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in today for our live. It means a lot to us. We both apologize too for not being able to do more of these. We've just been really busy with fall coming into play and just trying to get projects done here inside and outside of the house. But Whisper, back to what we were talking about with her, we felt that it was difficult for us just because it was the first horse we've ever had. And I think most of you, in some experiences, can relate to some things. You make a decision and you're excited, you feel overwhelmed with joy, but with everything that took place, our biggest reasoning was our kids. Mm-hmm. It's been a dream of mine for years to be able to get a horse, one that's trained, that we can all ride safely. Mm-hmm. So those were some of the factors that kind of led up to our decision that we had decided.
I feel like we weren't told the whole story when we got her. And she bucked me off, and so I went flying, and we, started all over and started from the groundwork. And we spent all day doing groundwork, and she was responding really good, behaving really well, doing what we were asking her to do. And then Dylan got on her, and we had a round pin set up, and she threw him. And he hit the round pin hard. He hit it really hard. Like, he's still sore from it. I'll have to do a video and maybe show you guys the picture Like, I mean, he was black and blue, and for me, it was just really close to his heart.
And I know there's a lot of homesteads out there that have horses. Maybe you're really good at training horses. It was the first time for us, one of those moments you go through in life, and we just kind of weren't prepared enough for that.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think when you look at the overall perspective, what you love to do, like not only for our family, but we need to take a step back and analyze, there's what we made, what decision we made, and it hurt getting hurt, and I know most people would be like, well, get back up and ride and work the horse, hard to show it, not only we love it, but what direction we're wanting to go. But I was sore. I'm not gonna lie.
He was beat up pretty bad.
I'm very fortunate that God was looking out for me that day, that I didn't break anything, but I was in a lot of pain.
Yeah. And
so
for me, even the sparrow said, animals are such a joy to have, but they can be a lot of work. Yeah. So that was the thing for me is, I try not to cry, guys. Ellie loves to ride. And we didn't want to see any of our kids get hurt. Or, anybody else get hurt. And so.
But more so than anything, what we took away from it, was like in life, I think people can relate to this. You go through certain events in life, it may be a dream, it may be a chance, but sometimes it doesn't always work out the way you want it to. But most importantly, looking back now, past couple of weeks, what you learn and accomplish and take away from that, good or bad, it makes you stronger. And we both really feel that just because that door is closed, there's always going to be another one open. So, we are looking for another horse for the future, for our family to ride. And that's something we all cherish and love. But most importantly, we want to do it in a safe manner. And, you got to, where it comes in, a big part of me is you should never stop believing in yourself, regardless of right or wrong decision that, your homestead that you make. But, just never give up. Try, work hard. You're going to have flaws. You're going to have errors. You're going to have mistakes. But at the end of the day, how you rise to that and look at the positives, that really makes you stronger and defines who you always be. So for us with Whisper, we're gonna.
it was just a big safety.
Right, we're gonna miss her deeply, but
she went to a good home.
She went to a fantastic home. The guy,
because he said, because he came out and he worked her, and we were honest with him, and the information that we ended up getting about her after we bought her, and he said she's going to need to be rebroken from the ground up, and that's just something that we aren't able to do right now. And having 2 kids, you just don't want to have an unbroke horse with 2 kids, and so that's just kind of the path that we went.
Right, and that's, for us, we learned a great deal about training and what it really takes to have a horse, because a horse is its own person in a way. It feels, it loves, it knows what's going on to a point. They're beautiful, amazing creatures, and I think it really changed us for not only the better, but it keeps that dream and hope alive that, in the future, what we want to accomplish and encourage others as well to do, But most importantly for us was just never give up and just always have heart in things that you do. And
there's always another one,
Right. I mean, for me, it's just work hard, just sometimes focus on the little things, relate to friends or whoever, other homesteads that can help you and be there for you.
Yeah, Lazy C Homestead. If we see a horse in the future, maybe
Yeah.
shoot her a message. But Patty is here. Is it Mark or Sarah? Which one's here? Overlook Valley. Yeah, does not mean no. Does not mean forever. Just not now. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what we have, talked to Ellie about, and we've kind of been tossing the idea about moving.
That is something we've really strongly looked at.
Been looking at.
We have a very small house. We
Mhm.
have, I think we're on under half an acre. It's not a lot to do the things that we would like to do. And sometimes you just got to put pedal to the metal. I mean, we've went for our goal was a couple of years. Now we're just, after being 4 years in a small house, you really want to, make that change. And that's kind of where we're at.
Especially when you want the extra animals. Because I'd
Right.
like some goats and, like we said, a horse. And
Right. I would like cows and pigs and.
I don't know about cows.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want beef. I like meat, but that's just me.
But how is everybody doing? I would say you guys are starting to come in here. Patty, I saw your picture. You guys were with Stringfield Ridge Farm, and I think it was a Gemini Homestead. Who else was with you guys? Since you guys are traveling, I hope you guys are safe and have fun. Yeah, Amanda, we've done a lot on our property. Yeah, it always
Yes.
seems way bigger. Yeah, we do. We have a small yard, and we
We
have
do.
the raised beds, and we've got the chickens, and we did all the meat birds. So
Thank you guys for that. That's one thing that, like if you have an urban homestead or you're kind of in a small rural property, I think us personally, we really are proud of what we've accomplished, but also more importantly, that, encourage people that have a smaller
yeah,
homestead that,
you can do
you
it.
can maximize your small space. You would be super surprised about what you can accomplish. There's so many great resources out there at the power of your fingertips. We struggled many times with where we're going to put this, where's going to put this.
Yeah.
But ultimately, don't give up, and you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
That's what's awesome about a homestead.
Wanted to say hello to Robertson Valley Acres. How are you guys? So recap, Overlook Valley asked, what happened with the animals? We decided to rehome Whisper. So
We did.
she was more than we had bargained for, and just the safety of the kids came into play.
Yeah, that was our biggest thing. To kind of end on that note, she is with a really good guy.
Mhm.
He's up in northern Indiana.
Yeah, and I mean, he had said if we wanted to reconnect and see how she's
Right.
doing in her progress, we could totally do that.
He trains horses for a living, so he is very knowledgeable, very, very experienced in this area with horses that need to be retrained or broke. So we were very happy that she went to him.
Yeah.
And she'll always be in our hearts.
So Robertson Valley Acres, where are you guys from? We'll pull this a little closer because the cord's plugged in.
We
Ours was
apologize
almost
to you
an
for our
accidental.
camera. It's not the greatest.
I know this computer is different than the one that we had been using. So Patty said Gemini Homestead Higgs Farm. Well, be careful as you guys are driving and headed home. It sounds like it looked like you guys were having fun.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are from Oklahoma near Tulsa. Oh, that's neat.
Wow, that's really cool.
That's neat.
Was on here Oklahoma.
So another update, we finished the bathroom, or not the bathroom, the laundry room is finally done. So that was like the last thing on my list of things to do in this house, and then, be done. And
yeah, that laundry room, it's been a thorn in our side. I'm a very small guy, and the crawl space, I couldn't even flip over. I think it was maybe a foot tall at the tallest. So yeah. It kind of tells you it was not fun, but got everything we needed to accomplish. We got paint up, trim up, and we were very happy that we can put that to rest and that's
Done.
done basically. So we're happy with that.
Mhm. Hello, Ivy Acres Homestead. I feel like our internets might be slow too with comments.
Yeah, I think it is.
What,
Yes.
what do you need?
Please keep kicking.
Okay, well, let me go talk to you.
Oh. Sorry, guys, my butt kind of hit our power cord, but I wanted to give a quick shout out to Pete's Little Homestead. Pete, thank you so much for sending me a message about your fall barbecue cook-off or cookout. Sorry if I put that wrong, but that really excited me. Yes, I do love grilling out. I love anything that you can put on a grill and try. So it's made me think here in the last half an hour about what can I do for that. So I'm really looking forward to that.
What?
Pete's Little Homestead. He invited me to participate in the fall barbecue cookout challenge. So I will definitely look into that video. I highly encourage others as well, if you like a challenge for grilling or cooking out, to watch that video. Pete, I think, has a link for that. If you guys know him, you might reach out to him. If not, I will try to post something and put up a video. And
so, sorry, I just gotta say, roll tide, Mark. Mark said you're sporting that Tennessee orange.
Well, I'm not a volunteer. I'm a Hoosier, but this is a Browning hunting shirt. Sorry, but I do love Tennessee. I would love to take a vacation there soon.
My dad has always been an Alabama fan, so that just makes me giggle. I'm trying to look if I missed anything. Oh, Mark's trying to get Sarah to enter it. Yeah. I am awful with the grill. I have trouble getting it lit. We need like a new grill.
No, the grill is fine. It's just, I think most of you can relate when you buy a cheaper grill from like Rural King or Tractor Supply or Walmart, wherever, the guts, like the burners inside, you know, when you go grill like hamburgers or hot dogs, like the oils are over time that they can become very corrosive. So that metal is really, really susceptible to corrosion. Somehow I've miraculously saved mine for 3 years. I got it from Rural King, but they make rebuild kits.
Oh my gosh. So Robertson Acres said they prefer charcoal over propane. You should tell them about the time his mom wanted charcoal hamburgers one time, and we didn't have a charcoal grill. And you built that jerry rig grill. What was it? What'd you build that out of? Was it like a tire rim? Do you not remember? And bricks?
Yeah.
And he built like a jerry
maybe that
rig
can be a video.
DIY grill.
We
did. We had charcoal hamburgers that night.
We did. I'm surprised we have not done a video.
I don't know what you built.
I took a steel rim, and I vividly remember this.
I don't remember what you built that out of.
It's amazing how memories come up in your brain. But I guess anybody that is like wondering, like, what is Dylan talking about? Is he going crazy? But if you take a steel rim, and if you have a grill or don't have a grill, you can get a steel grating depending on the size of your rim size. You can put charcoal in the bottom of the rim, heat it up, light it, use a little bit of lighter fluid, get the charcoal hot.
Oh, buddy. Come here, you want to tell everybody hi?
And that will, in turn,
hi.
give you...
Here, come here, look.
Can you say hi?
You say hi. What are you up to?
I don't.
You coloring? All right, here, let's come back in here.
But
you should tell them about your peppers.
Yes. So yeah, just a normal old steel rim if you got one. Put some charcoal down in there, and then get you a metal grate or like a mesh, any kind of mesh metal, small gauge. You can make your redneck grill. It's pretty cool, actually. Sorry, I'm just taking a look here at the feed, see what everybody's up to and talking about. But I wanted to briefly talk to you guys about my favorite thing in the whole wide world, and that's my peppers.
Oh my gosh.
I really, really love peppers. I think this year was a good year for me. I was really happy for how my peppers turned out. I had 6 different types: hot wax peppers, Thai peppers, jalapenos, some bell peppers, and my wife is bringing it now.
So this is, a great big mason jar, and he dehydrated all the peppers from the garden and put them in a blender, and that is his seasoning. Yeah.
So what I'm getting to that point is I love peppers and hot things to a point that where it tastes good and it's good with any kind of meats or whatever. But I will this soon. I would love to make what I'm going to call it is my 5 spice burger. So I'm going to use my seasoning that my wife had just shown you, and I'm going to get some really fresh cut ground beef, and I'm going to go ahead and mix that together with my peppers and a couple other.
Well, maybe that could be your thing.
Secrets.
Maybe that could be your cook-off thing.
That could be my cook-off thing. We'll throw that up in the air.
Yeah, so don't share your secrets.
I'm not going to share. I'm not trying to share my secrets. But hey, give me some ideas, people. What are some things you think I should try for adding to my 5 spice burger? So
yeah, he made chili the other night, and that was really, really good. I told him he needs to do a video and share his recipe.
Thank you.
He was so funny. I don't think you've ever fixed chili. Because he likes things spicy, and so he's adding things on the spice rack and just adding all sorts of different chili peppers, and he's sitting there staring at me, waiting for me to take a bite. And if you have a husband who has a hot spicy jar like this, you kind of get nervous. You get nervous when he's like, "Hey, try my chili." But it was really good.
But yeah, I don't know why. I think that's kind of me. In a way, I really like to mix it up with different spices and stuff, different seasonings. It just tastes good. It's like a science experiment. Every time you're on the stove or the grill, you're like, I've made this and this before. Let's try something new.
Yeah, you added deer meat to it.
I did.
So it's good.
I did. Last night we had my mom and sister over. I made some more chili. I changed it up a little bit.
It was good, though.
It was really good. So I was really happy the way it turned out.
The cracked chicken that's on our channel. I had brought it to the picnic. I don't know if anybody had it. But I fixed that because I know his mom and sister aren't up for his spicy taste.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Sorry, hot pepper jelly. Have you ever had hot pepper?
Hot pepper jelly? No, I have not. Thank you. That's a good idea. I'm going to look into that. Is there any videos that you guys know about that I could watch?
Mark might cook possum.
Possum?
Are you serious?
Hey.
You could do coon. I wouldn't
eat it.
I
apologize for you guys. One thing that we really want to get out there, I personally want to get out there, is some more coon hunting videos. We just, like I said, we've been busy with projects around the house and fall coming into place, but coon hunting season is right around the corner, so we're going to definitely try to get out there and film some coon hunting action. So, but also, I know this sounds crazy, but possums, I've had it before. You got to cook it just right. I know she's looking at me like I'm crazy, but I'm just being honest. I mean, think about it back in the day.
Okay, put your hands up emoji if you've eaten a possum.
Anyway, not to downsell my moment here, but
sorry.
Possums, yes, they are interesting, gross, whatever creatures you think of. You're on the country road and, you're trying to hit them in your car. I don't know. maybe people can relate to that. But think about it back in the day. We didn't have fast food joints. We didn't have Walmart to go walk into and get our food or meat for that matter. Nice and fancy cut into boxes or whatever. So, sometimes, thinking outside the box like
No.
possum, and
Mm-mm.
I'm probably going to regret saying this, but, there's people out there that still
Probably,
eat possum,
but not
believe it
us.
or not.
Mm-mm.
And I know you guys are going to think I'm saying crazy by saying this, but I've also had raccoon meat.
Yeah, Lazy C said that we should use some coon honey.
So I know people are like, this guy's crazy. Well,
Mm-mm.
it's really not bad. I mean,
What would you
meat,
say it tastes like?
I would say more along the lines it's kind of chewy and tough,
Oh,
but
that doesn't sound good.
like I really think like we've done the pressure cooking videos.
Maybe.
If you took some coon meat and pressure cooked it, it would really soften that up. But again, if you don't like it, you don't like it. I get it. People have their preferences, but
Hey, Southern Blessed
Yeah.
Homestead. Patty was in here earlier, but yeah, we've played Treble. What, 3 times now? The Southern Blessed Homestead. So when we were at the Homestead picnic, what was that, last month? Month before? Ellie just fell in love with Mac. She kept calling him Trouble and kept saying he's her little troublemaker. And oh my gosh, they were just cute. But they got sent her the game Trouble, and she's really good at sending her little guys home. And so then she just racks her guys in the home, and yeah, you're just sitting at home base the whole time, like you can't go anywhere. So she won the first night we played, and then last night she was close, but
Thank you, Mike. Yeah, that game, Trouble, I grew up playing that when I was younger. And so when we opened the box and I saw it, I was like,
yeah.
So it was one of them deals
That's a fun
where
game.
the memories start overflowing your brain and you're like, holy cow, let's play. I love the old board games, it's awesome.
Unplug a little bit. This would be a great video for Matt Providence Homestead to weigh in. Yeah, that'd be good. We'll have to talk to Matt and see. Bumbling Acres is going over to Providence Homestead. What'd you say, next weekend? To butcher some of their chickens and some turkeys and just some birds. Hello, Wiccan Chickens Homestead. How are you guys? Old Redding Farm. Hello, hello.
Oh, cool.
But I said, did we ever really talk about doing all those birds?
Huh?
Did we talk? I mean, we kind of did in that video.
About
when we went and helped Aaron do those 57 birds.
Yeah, that was a long
experience.
But a long day. But I cannot tell you. I guess it's me, my heart speaking out. If you got friends or neighbors that have meat birds or getting into the meat bird realm per se, get together and help each other.
Many hands make light work.
They had a total of 60 birds.
And they lost a few. So we did 57.
We did 57 birds that day. But, it was just when we got done, at the beginning, the first couple hours go by, you're like, holy cow, this is really a lot of work. I didn't know this could be so much work.
Yeah.
And it really made you think,
you get a groove and then things get to going better.
Yeah, how things are when things come together is what I'm getting at. Like we really did a phenomenal job. We got them done. We ended up we were blessed. We butchered them all in a good, I would say, a good timely manner, and they were really happy. We were really happy, and it was awesome.
Yeah. I'm dyslexic, guys, and so my eyes go a little funky when I read. So Wiccan Chickens said, you're freezing. What is the temperature there? Wherever you are. Old Redding Farm. It's good. Pouring rain here today, but other than that, it's rained here like the last week and a half. The last 2 days, there's been no rain, but it's just been super windy.
Yeah, Friday we got supposed to get 3 inches of rain. And, this summer up to fall, beginning of fall was really dry. And the 3 inches of rain, like our house where we live at, is somewhat of a swamp and it's got a high water table. But because of the summer and not having much rain, that water, like last year, it took if we got 3 inches of rain, it took probably a solid 2 weeks with no rain to dry out, which didn't happen.
Yeah.
And this year, with the minimal amount of rain we got, or like where our chicken coop is at, and out in our yard, like those areas are already dry. So the water really soaked in. I was really surprised by that yesterday and today looking at it. So it's crazy when Mother Nature gives you rain. Sometimes it's a lot.
Yeah. Hey, Tyler from Overlook Valley Homestead. How are you doing? Wiccan Chicken said, not sure, but it was snowing this morning. Did the snow stick? Did you get a lot of snow? I feel like there's something else I was wanting to talk to them about.
I would say one of the things that I would like to talk about is our future goals, this year.
A bigger garden?
Yeah. Yeah. We're, I think for us, we're really wanting to make the push to get a bigger piece of property,
Well, and around here too, the houses are going, like they're selling the same day that they hit the market. Yeah. And it's just crazy. Absolutely crazy.
It is crazy. But, we're blessed for where we're at in our homestead, but we want to do better. We want to really get more proactive in our videos.
Old Redding said, how much property are you on right now? What'd you say earlier? Half an acre?
Just below half an acre is what we're on. So we're not a lot of property, it's small, but we've made it work. We've made the most of it. It's less grass for me to mow, but I like mowing grass.
I say you like to mow grass. Have a good evening, Joe. Give that baby a kiss for me. Yeah, you sold your house on the market 3 days.
Wow,
yeah.
3 days.
It's crazy.
That's kind of how we've looked at too. We've kept an eye on the market and some certain houses in the areas, county areas, and they're going. It's crazy.
Yeah. I've thrown the idea up in the air. My dad lives in North Carolina, and I said, I pulled up on a map, just out of curiosity, and there's a lot of land out there for sale, kind of where he lives. And, I said, we could move to North Carolina.
I think that's what's so fascinating about, moving, but just where you're at, location is really key sometimes, because I know there's a couple of counties over that wouldn't prefer to live there, but the land is so much cheaper. It's amazing. But, you get into other counties and they're really, really expensive. It boggles my mind, when it comes to land, where you're at, your location, where you live at, what town, what city, how much expensive it is. So that's kind of where we've kind of tried to be patient. We both have.
Because we'd like at least 5 acres.
Right. I want a minimum of 1 million acres. I'm just kidding. But about 20 to 15 acres I would love, because I really feel that, our kids, they can grow up running around, on a country property, our homestead, and really get the trying to think of the words to say here, but the brain freaks. Holy cow!
Kind of unplug and let them run and play.
Right, unplug, let them play, let them be kids. Let them realize, what life is about.
Play with sticks and have imagination.
Yes. Don't encourage them to eat mud and dirt. I don't know why, but some kids do that.
I like this. My head's chopped off. Sorry.
But
so, does anybody have any, exciting things or any questions or anything?
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
Now is a great time to sell, but we're up to buy. Yeah, exactly. Because I had said, you know, what if we sold the house and, you know, we live out here in the country. And so it's the country properties that are going fast and it's a nice little neighborhood. And, you know, what do you do? You know, if your house sells really quick and trying to figure out what you're going to do and what your next steps will be.
Right.
So.
And you know, it excites me because, you know, let's take that jump off the cliff. Let's take chances. Let's really make that push to accomplish everything we want to do in a year. And some people are like, are you nuts? You know, well, it takes time. I get it. But, you know, we really want our dreams and hopes to unfold.
Right.
Get those doors opened up, you know.
Trying to keep the patience.
Patience is
patience
key.
For it. But have a good evening, Roberts and Belly Acres.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Hello, Farmstead Smith. How are you doing? I have noticed your channel is like up and coming, and your thumbnails are awesome on all your videos. I just have to say. Pete, will you send me a private message of your address? Private message. Ellie drew you a picture. While I'm thinking of it, and I see your name. Ellie drew you a picture, and I need to get it in the mail. Lazy Sunday. So yeah, the time change this morning. You know, you wake up in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom, and the stove said one time, and my phone said another, and it threw me for a second. Then I realized we had the time change.
Yeah, your body, it's amazing with the daylight savings time, how it knows automatically when you make that change every year. And I guess for some people, I felt good this morning, but I guess some people may like, holy cow, is this real?
Missed a little bit of time.
I'm tired.
I'm going to run and check on the kids real quick, but we will probably not be on here much too longer.
Yes. Oh, goodness. Keep hitting that power cord. Sorry, guys, but yeah, we'll probably be on here just a little bit longer. If there's anything that you guys have questions about, you know, hit me up, let us know. We are trying to get more proactive. We want to be on here more. I think fall and winter time we'll be on here more and do more lives. That'll really be exciting for us because, you know, it'll give us a chance to look back at it'll give us a chance to look back at not only us but other homesteads. You know, I think that's what I love about lives personally is, you know, you see other people's homesteads, and I think for me it's just giving encouragement. You know, seeing everybody succeed. You know, what are their bad experiences, their, you know, make my day experiences. You know, I think that's what winter can be exciting about, you know, interacting with different homesteads, looking back at the whole summer and early fall. You know, it's awesome. You know, that's one thing that melts my heart and touches me about people that do what we all do. You know, not only bringing people together, but encouraging one another, and just never give up. You know, that's what's fun about it. You got to stay proactive and really challenge yourself to, you know, what can I do next year? What did I do this year that I would like to do better next year? There's a lot of things I can think of, you know.
So over the Valley Homestead, we are Eastern time. You guys are Central time, I believe, is the difference. Amanda says, do you guys have any projects that we're working on right now? Or anything you'd like to accomplish during the cooler months?
Oops, sorry.
We have this plugged in and the cord short.
It's my big butt, sorry.
He's leaning on the cord to the computer. So projects right now, Dylan's been tinkering with the truck out in the garage. So that's kind of been the project we've kind of been doing. He's been doing a little bit here and there. But I mean, because we just got the laundry room done, we don't really have any projects right now.
Yeah, I'm curious because I know there's a lot of, I really have thought about it. It's kind of my personal, myself, about my grandpa. But how many guys out there would like to see some videos of mechanical work, motor work on
I know
an
Mark's
older Chevy
gonna say,
truck. I know there's a couple people out there like, what are you waiting for? Knock it out. But
Yeah.
I thought about doing some videos relating to that. There's a lot that I want to do. I really do.
Yeah.
But
Why don't you tell them what you have?
I have a 1969 Chevy C10 step side pickup truck.
Yeah.
So it's
black.
It's black with the blue pinstripe all the way around. There's a lot of TLC that the truck needs. But I feel very confident that there's a lot of good information I can get out there to people about older trucks. And just in general, introduce you guys to more of a part of me about
She's in their view.
About what I like to do. I like working on mechanical things, but also, restoration. I really love watching those shows, taking something from here to there. It's really cool. I mean, I got a 5-year plan. I'm hoping that I can take apart this truck, the whole body, axles, motor, transmission, whole drivetrain, powertrain, whatever you want to call it, and redo it completely. So I've thought about maybe, introducing you guys to that and just start from beginning and the next course of months and years, little bit by little bit. So curious. Let me guys know what you think.
Well, they've all said so far that they'd like to see it.
Okay, I'm getting in the feed.
Yeah. I mean, if you come over here and read the comments, there's a lot of, oh yeah, you should do that. Yeah. Wallace family homestead.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I should have done this earlier.
Old Running Farm, I don't care. I told Dylan, I do all the editing and, shooting the video and stuff. And, you guys do that if you have channels and stuff. And it's a lot of work. And so I've told him, he needs to make his own content and do his own videos. So that could definitely be something for him to learn and kind of figure out how to do. Pete said he's up for it. Mark says you're selling him the truck someday. You'll have to fight Easton for it.
I'm sorry, Mark. I love you, bud, but the truck is not for sale. I will never sell that truck. I'm sorry.
Not happening.
It's been in my family for a long time. I'm very blessed to have it, and I think a lot of people can relate. But
I want to learn how to drive it. I don't know how to drive a stick, but I want. I understand the concept, but I want to learn how to do it.
It is a manual transmission. It's a 4-speed on the floor transmission, so it is fun to drive. My grandpa, he put a lot of time and heart into it, and I'm sure in the future when it gets the love that it needs, he'll be looking down and being happy with the progress that has been made on it.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, you'll just have to go out there and show them because like his grandpa engraved little roses in the windows, just in the windows and of the doors. He did the wood paneling like on the door and on the dash. Like he just made the Chevy his. And so like, it's those special little things that make it unique.
That's really what was really awesome with my grandpa growing up. I think many of you guys can relate to grandparents that you had, or, they taught you a lot of different techniques or passed on skills that they hoped that you would soak in. And, my grandpa was a very, very smart man. He was not only an engineer, in my opinion, but he could make some things that
fabricate stuff.
Fabrication was a big thing, but he would make things that you would never think of. He could see something, and then he could turn it into a piece of art. I mean, that's kind of who he was.
Yeah.
So I have really wanted to follow in his footsteps and give back to that and make.
I have too high of expectations of what a man and Ken shouldn't do for my grandpa. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think that's what's awesome. Like, to me, I'm really big on it. I know Meagan is too. About family, people that have passed down stuff to you. you know, that you cherish, you love,
Yeah.
you want to continue doing.
So I'm going to spin y'all around. Cherish and love. So we have this hutch. Sorry, I'm going to make you dizzy. So I have this hutch right here. And it is my great-grandmother's hutch. And so, like, my grandma was born in 1915. And that hutch belonged to her great aunt. So, like, it's really old. So, like, you know, cherishing old things is kind of big for us. Quebec Homestead, hello. How are you? Do you guys have snow yet? I feel like you guys have snow. I hand Dan stuff, fix it, and my grandpa could fix anything. Husband, not so much. I have to joke because I have a twin sister. So my sister will need things done and she'll send me a message because, like, I'm pretty mechanically inclined and good with directions and things. And my sister's more book smart. She'd kill me for saying this to you guys. And she sent me a message the other day and she's like, why is it that you've always dated or, you know, had somebody in your life that can fix things and I need need to be able to do this and I can't. And so Dylan will go over and help Morgan do things.
Yeah, that's something that you guys, if you guys have an issue or problem, hit us up on YouTube. I am going to be more proactive.
Videos.
I keep saying that word, but I mean that about answering guys' questions. But if I'm very mechanically inclined, like plumbing, electrical, or, you know, just household issues you guys may have.
He's handy.
I'm not going to say I'm handyman Dylan, but I can definitely give you some insight on how to fix stuff. So, if you got any questions, let me know. I can try to be of help or
Quebec Homestead. Sorry.
Let you guys just help.
Yeah. So Quebec Homestead planted my garlic in the snow last week. Well, you just reminded me that I have a box of garlic that needs planted. Maybe I should do that tomorrow.
Speaking of planting, back to my peppers.
Oh my gosh. I set it on the windowsill with my other plants.
Thank you for who's that again? I'm
Papa Peppers, I think.
Yes, Papa Peppers.
If you haven't seen it, we did a seed swap. There's a video. We did. And Dylan opened one of the bags and it had a bunch of peppers in it, but it was from Papa Pepper. He has a channel as well. You guys go check it out. And yeah, he's all excited.
I am, but yes, that was awesome that we got all those seeds from all the other different homesteads. But, you know, the Carolina Reapers, I'm really happy. I'm going to plant some in the house this winter. She's not going to like me, but oh well.
Then you'll have some good starts to go outside.
Yes, that's my goal. But most importantly, we were very blessed and very happy to receive that. That was awesome to get that. It was one of those.
Yeah, you picked out more things than I did, I think.
I did.
And also, too, because there ended up being peanut seeds in there. And like I had mentioned in the video, I'd never thought about it. You know, signing up, agreeing to do a seed swap, that there might be peanuts in it and having a food allergy. They ended up being in a bag all by themselves. So we were lucky there.
Yes,
they ended up being in a bag by themselves. So
we were. I was.
What, buddy?
I am so hungry.
So hungry. All right. Well, how about we tell them good night?
All right.
But with that, we'll probably tell you guys good night. Okay. Do you want to tell them goodbye?
Yeah.
Then I will fix some
Good
supper.
night.
Here, hold on. Say it right here where they can see you.
Bye.
You say take care.
Take care.
And God bless.
God bless. What is it?
That's Daddy's spicy peppers.
Yeah.
So we will talk to you guys later. It was
Pete, yes, they probably will put me on the floor. I've been there.
I'll video it.
But
whenever he goes to eat the peppers, I'll make sure there's a video of him.
We'll make a video and we'll tag it as Will Dylan Survive.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So
goodness.
Stay tuned for that.
What time zone are we in? We're in the Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern,
it is almost 5:30 our time. But we will say goodbye and see you guys later. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Take care.
I am hungry.